So, for those of you who get in your head about physical interunion and if it's even possible, even though it is possible and you know it's possible because you have seen other twin flames, even though there's not necessarily too many of them, that are in their physical union and have been able to stay in their physical union. But still, because of how much pain you're in, you just don't know if it's even possible for you. The only way it's possible for you is if you do your inner work and love yourself, and you keep doing that. You do that regularly. You don't do it one time and then it's like you think something magically happens. This is actual work. If you don't have that in you, you're not going to have the physical union. You're not even going to have the inner union that I have been talking about. The point of this TikTok, though, was that for those of you who have been in your head and not sure if physical union is even possible, you really will just know whether it's a time for physical union. Like, you won't be questioning it, doubting it, wondering if it's actually going to happen this time. And you'll also just know if it's not quite time yet. It's like something clicked or opened up in your intuition area. Like, it feels like it's right here for me. It's just, you will just know. There'll be this inner knowing whether it's time or it's not time yet. And you just keep going. You just keep going with that inner growth and self-love. If you are not willing to put in the work, you're not going to get to this point. It's not going to happen. This work is not for the weak. It's really not. And not everyone's a twin flame. Not everyone's a twin flame. This is not soulmate stuff. This is not lovey-dovey stuff. This is, it's peaceful. It's warmth. It's feeling neutral about the connection you're in with your twin flame. You're not going to feel lovey-dovey about the person. You're not going to feel lovey-dovey about yourself. You're going to love yourself. You're going to love your person a lot. But it's not lovey-dovey. This is a very different kind of love. This is an unconditional love that you experience, that you feel for someone, for yourself even. The whole point of having met your twin flame is that your ego keeps dying from like these old beliefs, old ideas, old programs that like you were born to, like, it's, all the stuff that your parents taught you or anyone else taught you. The whole point of meeting your twin flame is they keep killing your ego so much that all those beliefs just die. That's why it feels so hard. All that stuff that you believed in, like, it's not realistic. It's not what you were actually soulfully born to believe. So, like, there's just gonna be a lot of stuff that you stop believing in, and then that's when you realize what unconditional love really is. This is not conditional love. That's why there is going to be forgiveness over all the bullshit that your twin put you through and put themselves through, because it's unconditional love. And when it comes to those people who don't share that same belief, you're basically going to have unconditional love for them from a distance. It's just how that goes. There's going to be a lot of people that won't be in your life anymore. Now, something I want to add there, though, is that things really are different for every twin flame. I do not agree with twin flames who say that every twin flame experiences families just like breaking, like, having division with the twin flames and the families. Like, that doesn't always happen. It happens for some, does not happen for all twin flames. Doesn't matter how many times you see that happening in so many other twin flames. I have seen other twin flames not experience that. They still have some other family, and yet they're still able to be in permanent relationship with their twin. But there are twin flames out there who end up being in that division with family. And that's just... I know that there's a lot of spiritual people who don't like this either, but I mean, I'm still gonna say it because it just works for me. Sometimes your family is your karmic. It's just how it goes. And karmic is basically you have fun with them in the beginning, but then, like, once you, like, get into your inner growth and you embody who you are, you remember who you are, they're not fun anymore. Like, you literally cannot spend time with them because energetically, like, the frequency level's just not aligning. It's just not doing it. And it won't unless they do their inner work. But anyway, yeah. I know that, when you're on the spiritual path, you don't really get into the whole labeling thing, because labels don't matter, and I know that. But, like, I love organization, and that's just part of how I do my organization. It's how I do the organization in my head. I love that. So yeah, I do still say things like karmic, soulmate, twin flame. Sometimes I do even say karmic, soulmate, because there's sometimes some relationships that will feel confusing for some people. It doesn't feel confusing for me at all. But for some other people, they feel really confused, and it's still karmic, though. It's still just life lessons with those people. And it's up to you not to go back to those life lessons. Like, if you actually learn the lesson, don't go back to it. But if you feel like there's something that didn't click, obviously, either go back to that person and try to, finally learn that life lesson, or you're gonna end up learning that life lesson that you didn't learn with someone else. It's gonna be the same situation, different person. It works that way with everything else too, when it comes to jobs, anything. But I think I kind of rambled, but I mean, those were my thoughts.